game is not suitable for children, or those who are easily disturbed. So y'all, I'm gonna put this at the beginning of each of these videos. These are not gonna be like the Five Nights at Freddy's games that I'd be playing, or Baldi. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warning, please visit this. It's a warning for all y'all who are not suffering from this, or who are suffering from this. Don't watch the video. Click off. I don't care. Playing Doki Doki Literature Club. You agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now y'all know SuperDfar's age is not under 13. Even though I thought y'all should know that. He was not. Easily disturbed. Alright. Well, you all might be saying, alright, one last time. So y'all might be saying, SuperDfar, are you playing this weird anime game then? Isn't that Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff? And I'm saying, to that I say, I kind of just saw this game and wanted to play it. New game? Of course. Through your name? SuperDfar. Hey! That's my name. Well, not really, but... Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Man, I'm a horrible reader, so this is gonna take forever. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I must feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! 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 I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Were you? That's mean, SuperDfar. Well, people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Oh my gosh, this feels so weird. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, SuperDfar, BTW SuperDfar, have you decided on a club to join yet? You know, just a second, real talk. I've joined a club before, and I joined the Writers Club, and I sucked. There, that's the end of the story. A club? I told you, I'm already not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it was possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sire likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Ooh, our character likes games and anime. Huh? I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Alright, let me just check out what an NEET is. Alright, so I figured out what an NEET is. Don't be it. By the time you're ready for college, or it's time to go to college or go work, don't be a NEET. It's not very neat. Right. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. I don't want to go to a club. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? I guess so. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I have to talk like a doofus. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Hey, that's school. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I don't even think I learned anything. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. A sign, maybe. Should I? Clubs? So I already went wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Man, how do you let yourself be the only one left in the classroom? Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. That's what I said. How do you let yourself be the last one in the classroom? And just sitting there still. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Get roasted. You don't need to wait for me, if it's gonna make, alright, you don't need to wait for me if it's gonna make you late to go to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. By the way, I'm not doing any more voices. I'm just not doing it. I mean, Sayori? Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. How do you know that? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Oh, our guy. In fact, I'm 99% sure she did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Yeah. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. You don't read that much? Yeah, I'm going to anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Sounds like the laugh from, well, what's it called? Sorry, my brain hurts. But is it called something Emily's? Leave it down below in the comments if you want to see me play that game. Something about Emily, whatever. Right. Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead. She's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I can't speak. I let out a sigh, a long one. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay! Let's go! If I really wanted to try, I could actually make Sayori's voice sound cool. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Bro, what'd you just do? Is this like a narrator? Man, don't sell your soul for a cupcake. Unlike Mr. Krabs sell his soul for a penny. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school rarely visited, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Yo, this is probably where the horror starts. Hey. I'm ready for it. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me the new member. Eh? I glance around the classroom. Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, I'm not doing voices no more. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. What atmosphere? Ah, SuperDfar. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escaped me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Who is our player? What are you looking at? I'm kind of just staring off to this billboard where my mouse is. If you want to say something, say it. I would say hi. Sorry. So that's the kind of player we're playing as. Natsuki. Girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. She is third grader. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear. Then she turns back towards the other girls. Well, you're closer to them than to me. They're probably gonna hear you. You sound like it. That's mean. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, SuperDfar. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Sounds like out of your league, man. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, SuperDfar. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some sweet tea as well? Yo, if you don't know sweet tea, one of the best drinks in the world, okay? You don't mess with sweet tea. Girls have a few desks arranged at to form a table. Where is it in the picture, though? As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. They sit by each other, and then I'm just gonna say, Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Ooh! Oh, wow, Yo, should I just make this like the thumbnail? Ooh, whoa. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Hey, that's pretty good. So cute, says Sayori. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki, says Monica. Well, you know, says Natsuki. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. By the way, Sayori grabbed the first one somehow? Not me? And Monica beat me. How? I should always be the first. I'm the dude. Grab the cupcake. You just came here for the cupcake, man. Do it like... Grab the cupcake as fast as you grab your anime. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Good job. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Yeah, Natsuki is quiet. Oh man. Why'd you have to look for the angle to eat? Bruh, just eat the cupcake. It's not even like your mom's, it's hers. It's Natsuki. It's probably first year. Like it's mean. Just take the bite. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? I mean, it's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? No, you haven't. Made them for you or anything. It's not like I made them for you. I thought you technically did, as I already said. Well, maybe. But not for you, no. You, dummy. Alright. Chill. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Give me a sec. My throat gets groggy whenever I read a lot. Yuri returns to the table carrying sweet tea. That's what I read. Whenever I just see tea, I see sweet before it. But it says a tea set. My bad. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. So we're having a tea party in the literature club? Does that even make sense? You keep a whole tea set in your classroom, in this classroom. Wait, how does she keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess so. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. Oh, she looked away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Wait, so dude, did my dude just say he just hates reading, man? But likes tea? In a literature club? Bruh. You slipping on your first day, man. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I don't know, I just, someone told me to go here, and then, I didn't object, so I just went here. I sold my soul for a cupcake. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seems really happy here, so... It's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of debate club last year? Debate. Let's go. Nah, let's do. I don't want to do Doki Doki Literature Club now. I want to do Doki Doki Debate Club. I love debate. If y'all don't know, debate's the world's best subject in school. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Oh yeah. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is really a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Wait. But literature grabs my attention though. Here you go. Just to say, I want to encourage you to not be whoever we're playing as, and instead of resenting school, take enjoyment in your education and learn whatever you can. Find ways to make it good, because education's key to paths. I read this already. If y'all didn't read it, it's your problem. Right? But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. When's my guy graduate? Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different... Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Yeah, they're the perfect three, right? Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the new... I'm slipping. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the new... by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So SuperDfar, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, sitting how well I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, Natsuki likes manga? Yo. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Aw. If you like manga, you like manga. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world and equally and read that. You all read that. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obviously obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Yeah, read a FNAF book. That's really cool. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Yo, the FNAF books would be perfect for you. Is it me or her eyes blurry? I do have an astigmatism. I read a horror book once. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that. Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. I wanna leave. Can you, like, yeah, go. You can go talk to Monica. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. The real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Hey. Never mind. That's right. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Aloud. Get that back. Fine. Your cupcakes are, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Yo, is this bullying? Yo, I'm a guy. I'ma start like separating all of them, cause this is bullying. They was joking around. She wouldn't have that face that's like see that? Sorry. Up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulder. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poem. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Man. You act like she's since she's a first year that she's like dumb. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You won't like them. Huh. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Yeah, but you also have to share your work, because... Never mind. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. So I'll go home and write a poem of your own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Good one. Smart. Isn't that right, SuperDfar? Monica smiles at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. I didn't listen to anything you said. What are we doing? What's that? No, what are we doing? Right. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I'll make a calculated decision on which club I want to join. I've really been looking at my voice. I've really been looking at the anime club. I think it really suits me. I lose my train of thought. All four of the girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, SuperDfar. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Just say no. Stop using peer pressure. That's not bullying. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? you leave the room and say, "I'll make a decision, ladies." That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these people. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arm around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Really did scare me for a moment, SuperDfar. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super mad. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Nice. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. You got assignments. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. SuperDfar, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety blowing up inside me. The anxiety is blowing up inside me. I don't feel so good. Huh? Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Why don't you help them clean up their food? Hey, SuperDfar, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Bruh, fortune doesn't find you. You gotta work for fortune. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.